So it is now March and we are moving on to a new unit which will take place on Mondays and Wednesdays. New graphs will be uploaded on Mondays and Wednesdays at midnight GMT, so that's UK time. So for some of you it will be Sunday night, Monday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, quite possibly. So we are doing a series of graphs, and this is the first one we are doing, this cute little cat in the corner, which obviously you could make in any colour. So this is the one we're doing today, and just going to talk you through a few basic things about graphs right now, and then I'm going to show you a method of how you can work this. So when you first look at a graph, you will see numbers along the side which correspond to the rows, and you will see numbers along the bottom which correspond to the stitches. So basically each of these little squares corresponds to either a stitch or a series of stitches, depending on what method you're using. And during March we are going to be showing you how to do the tapestry method, which if you were in our 2018 Granny Square Cal, you will have seen the tapestry method before, and they come out at around 6 inches, and we're also going to show you the corner to corner technique, C to C, and that for the graphs we're using will come out at around 12 inches, I think, could be 16. And then we're also going to show you the technique of using 2 DC, 2 double crochet, where every square will be 2 double crochets. On the tapestry method, every square corresponds to 1 single crochet. And then there's a 2 DC method, every square corresponds to 2 double crochet. Corner to corner, every square corresponds to a series of stitches when you make the blocks, and for that we work diagonally. Okay, we work from this corner up to this corner and we work diagonally. Okay, and then we're also going to show you the bobble method, which gives lots of texture, lots of raised bobbles, and it looks gorgeous and would be great for kind of cushions and things. And you make a series of bobbles, and each of these blocks represents a bobble and a single crochet, and then we do some single crochet rows in between. And then the other method is the cross stitch method, which I just forgot there, which I'm going to show you today, the cross stitch method. So for that we make our basic square of single crochet, just a plain square as I have here of single crochet, to be at least the size of the graph, so at least 21 stitches and at least 22 rows. And then we cross stitch on top of the crochet to make our design. So if you've done cross stitch before, you would have used some fabric that's kind of like a grid and has holes in, called Ada, and I think there's another name for it as well, but you will have seen that if you're familiar with cross stitch. You may not have done it on crochet before. If you've never cross stitched on crochet, then stay tuned and I will be showing you very, very soon. So today I'm going to show you that, and today's graph is 22 rows high by 21 stitches wide. Now the graphs for the rest of the month, which as I said will be every Monday and Wednesday, so there will be 8 in total, they are actually 25 by 25, so they're slightly bigger. So what you will need to do, for this one especially, if you want to do it in corner to corner, you will need to just add an extra row, okay, because this isn't quite square because it's 22 by 21, so you can delete a row or add a row, yeah, entirely up to you, or you could just add a border around. So for this one, because it's a little bit smaller, if you want all your graph projects to be the same size, you will need to add a border or some extra stitches to this one. Okay, so that's a little bit about graphs, and that's just a very, very quick introduction to graphs, and we will be talking to you more about graphs when we show you each different method. Okay, so as I said, we're going to show you the tapestry method, where you use for each of these a single crochet. We're going to show you the 2 double crochet method, 5 altogether. Okay, so the corner to corner, tapestry, 2 double crochet, bobble stitches and cross stitch. Okay, so when we get to do each of those, we'll be showing you a different one on different graphs, and when we get to those various videos, we will talk you through exactly how to do that technique. So I'm doing cross stitch today, and then the next pattern will be in a couple of nights time, and I will be talking to you about how to do corner to corner.